Yeah. We're jamming. We're listening to music. We're doing the thing. Heck yeah. We're here for another episode of exercises. Yeah. Hi, Siri Bot. Our audio seems to have suddenly just kind of doo-doo. Testing. Huh. I guess the microphone on the Quest Pro is much better. Interessante. Testing. Hold on a second. Why? Testing. Which one's better? You said that's better. So this one's better or this one's better? This one sounds a little bit like hollow, but a lot louder for sure. What do you think? Hold on a second. I need to get the actual chat running. I forgot about the chat. Oh no. The first one. Okay. The first one. Yeah. Okay. I think this one's better. Hi. Hello. Give me just a moment. I gotta start up the chat system, which is separate from everything else. I have to wait until the stream's going first. Bless you guys. Somebody's sneezing over there. Oh, it's a little laggy. It's amazing that just starting up a chat system is really laggy. Hello, Alan Phipps. How's it going? I'm streaming on Wobby Wednesday because I'm... No, not right now. Yeah. Gosh dang it. All right, someone's calling me. I gotta go for a second. Because that... I never know. That could be important. Testing. Hey, what's up? Sure. Do you mind if I come over and get it in about maybe 30 minutes to 40 minutes? I gotcha. That's fine for me. Awesome. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Testing? Oh, whoops. I forgot. Well, at least I didn't say anything with names. Whoops. I forgot to mute my microphone. Oh, well. All right, let's get the chat going here. It doesn't seem to be showing up over there for some reason. Where'd it go? Hello? I can't click anything. Hello? There we go. I gotta be... What's going on here? I can't click nothing. Let's try this one. Can I click anything? This is so weird. I can't click anything. Is there a reason for that? Hold on, there's gotta be... Let me try this. Okay, back in VR. Huh. Well, that really stinks. Can I click it from in here? It's acting like I'm touching something. Hold on, is it? I apologize. I'm never really sure what the heck is going on when the computer starts doing weird things like this. All right, let's do. Oh my gosh, leave me alone. Wah. Wah. All right, let's see here. Now can I do it? What is going on here? Let me grab this. I'm so confused. I wonder if I just turn off the headset and just start over. Can I grab this? Oh, there we go. Now I can... I don't know what I changed, but now I can grab stuff. Alright, let's minimize that. And then bring up the YouTube chat. There we go. Guys, technical difficulties wouldn't be a Hi-Yo Cheaty Bird stream without that. Hi, Onyx. Cheaty plushie when? I don't make money from streaming, so I don't think that there's even a way that I could do that, to be honest. I would love to do that. I would love to have a Cheaty plushie of my very own. I'll maybe have to ask Kofkin, I think their name is. They recently got one as a gift from someone. And if I could figure out how to make it so that people could get those of Cheaty, if that's something people actually want. Maybe they could like ready order them, but I can only imagine they're not going to be cheap. I can only imagine they're going to be expensive, which would make them kind of prohibitive. But yeah, let's get our workout started so that we can do the Wowie Wednesday thing later. Okay. Now the question is it going to get really hot in here? What temperature is it outside? 76? Maybe if I turn the fan in instead of out. I don't know. Hi, Dante. How's it going, Bean? Great to see ya. Let's see here. Enough diddle-daddling. Time to get started. Like that one dude said, just do it. Just do it. We're about to do a workout, a little exercise while I talk to you guys, if you don't mind. I love talking to you guys. It's going. How about yourself? It's going wonderful. I'm having a pretty good day so far. Oh wait, I still need that controller because I gotta speed it up. It's a 3.4, I think. And then not put it in there. Yeah, there we go. We're going. Now the question is my hands? Can I use the camera? Now let's see. How are those feet doing today? Oh, they're not doing all that great. Does the waist work though? The waist kind of works. I'll figure this out eventually. I'm using that Connect for that. Because wearing the actual body trackers tends to be a really big problem. That's more for because I wear the Quest 2, and then having the Connect synced to with the play space of the Connect. It's hard to explain how that actually works, but it makes it a lot easier when I use a separate tracking system for full body for the Quest 2, which is what I'm on now. Dante says, I hear your birds. They sound adorable. They are adorable. They're my little babies. There's 4 of them in there. And, get this guys, I fixed the camera. Look at that. I don't know what I did. I inspected the cables that they nibbled on. And yes, there is some damage to the cables. Oh my gosh, who's attacking who over there? May it'll be nice. But the cables were definitely frayed a little bit, but there was no actual damage to any of the data cables inside. So I did some work on it to figure out what the heck was going on there, and all I had to do was just unplug it and plug it back in, and now it works. And now I also attached some protection for those cables so they hopefully won't nibble through them anymore. Diamond says, oh yeah, the snack shelf is back too. You know, that's the weird thing. I didn't do anything to that. It just works now. The cameras are weird, dude. Cameras are really weird. Guys, there's that Pokemon down there. Look. Looks like Diamond already got themselves one. Exclamation point, Pokecatch in the chat to try and grab it. Get yourself a Pokemon. Wow. Guys, I'm excited. I'm going to be getting myself a PSVR 2. We already got the little adapter, which was only like 30 bucks. That was pretty cool. And then maybe I'll use the PSVR 2 to track me while I'm working out, because of the way that it works and stuff like that would be perfect. Instead of this Quest 2. I just have to figure out the wire. I don't want to break the wire, because those are like irreplaceable if you break those. Dante says, they're so cute. I'd use magnification on my phone to see the birds. That's pretty cool, you can see them. Maybe later on, I do have a scene when I go AFK and stuff like that, where you can actually see them a little bit clearer. That camera is technically 1080p, so you should be able to see them pretty okay. Guys, it's been 15 minutes. Are you staying hydrated? Huh? We're zooming. Let's see. Yeah, as long as I would say as long as it doesn't get 81, 82 degrees Fahrenheit in here, we should be fine. But if it gets any hotter than that, that AC is coming on. %62% humidity in here. So how's you guys doing today? Any news from Dante, Diamond? Anyone here today? Anyone got some news to share? Oh, by the way, I also found 2 pops downstairs in the kitchen. So I put those in the mini fridge over here. So we actually have pops again. We have 2 left. Yeah. We're running low, but we do have 2. We got pops. Diamond says, I'm doing good. Got another year older. Hey, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Diamond. That's awesome, Bean. Congratulations on getting another year wiser. Yeah. Wow. Oh my goodness. Azuri. Hello, Bean. How do you be? I saw you last night. It was awesome seeing you. I've been seeing you a lot recently. That's really cool. Maybe we'll see you tonight while we Wednesday US time. It'd be really cool. We're going to do a Huawei Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then a Huawei Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. Da 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 da. What do you guys think of the new music I've been using recently? Technically, every time I play this, I get copyright notifications on YouTube, but the people who make this music don't actually do anything to your YouTube videos. They just go, yeah, you can use it. We're just like letting you know it's our music and not yours. I'm totally cool with that. Raven Pup says, just a bird taking a walk. That's what I'm doing. You know what'd be really cool is if I found a world where I'm doing this and the world around me moves. I'm sure that's a thing. That's got to be a thing somewhere. Ozeri says, I'll likely be at the later one. That's awesome. I can't wait to see Diamond says, the music is nice. Yeah. Look, guys. I'd like to say we're watching a video, but this is what I'm seeing in front of me right now. A big black screen of nothingness. I should turn the screen off so I can see like the beautiful sky and stuff. What do you think? Should I do that? I should probably do that. Azuri, how did your mission go yesterday, taking out that yellow jacket nest? I must know. I mean, obviously it worked okay because you're here. But how did it go? It'd be a nicer view to walk to. I mean, I'm in front of me. I see what you guys see. Oh, hi. It's 79 degrees in here and I'm doing this, but it's like I'm trying not to use the AC because it's like actually kind of nice outside right now. It's like 75, 74, which is like totally doable. It's just not 74 in here. It's almost 80. But it's like I'm hoping the fan that's currently pumping air into the room will cool off the room. But if it gets like 80, 81, I think I'm gonna turn on the AC. It's kind of silly. Azuri says the mission continues today. 2 large nests down, three more to go. Holy moly! Have you been stung yet? Or have you succeeded so far? Actually, what's your if you don't mind me asking, what is your battle gear? Obviously, you have your armor, your bee stuff. But what's keeping, like, how are you attacking it? Are you just shoveling them out or what? Because you said they're in the ground, so obviously you got to shovel them out. But then you suck them up with the vacuum cleaner, or what's the plan of the attack there? For you guys that don't know, Azuri yesterday had to, I think it was yesterday, had to go and attack some bees' nests that are around a work area that they take care of. And we found out that they're actually in the ground. Now, yesterday, I thought there was 1. Now, apparently, there's like 5. 5, all of them. I don't think I'd be able to even do it. I'm technically allergic to those things. So if I get stung like once, I'm in trouble. So I would not be able to touch that. I wouldn't touch you with a 5.5-foot pole. My goodness, look at all the little birds at the bottom of the screen. There's more and more showing up every minute. Hello, little birds. Hello, little birds. I'm gonna pat you. I'm gonna pat this purple one, and then this purple one, and then this orange one, and then this green one. And I'll wait for that purple one to come over here. Wait, there's one right here. What? I can't reach. Here we're gonna pet the purple one. Now we're gonna pet the orange one. Or the gray one. Yeah. Azuri says, set up a vacuum by the entrance and bottleneck the hole. Is it I've seen some people do it where they do set up the vacuum by the hole or the entrance, or block up the other entrances that they may have, and then they stomp on top of the ground to like tick them off, and then they try to come out and attack, but then they just like get sucked up by the vacuum cleaner. Now, being yellow jackets and stuff, they're probably not something you really want to keep around, so when you suck them up into the vacuum cleaner, do you dispose of them or do you let them free somewhere else? My goodness. What? 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 Really? Wow, guys, they're so grumpy. Grumpy little babies. Somebody needs to go in timeout. It doesn't look too bad, like when you keep the actual feet out of the shot. Like, it's trying its best, but once you put the feet into the shot, you can see what's going on. The weirdly weird thing about the Kinect tracking is the first time I set it up, it worked perfectly. Like, it actually looked like I was marching away down here. And since then, it's just kind of been a little glitchy. And I have no idea why. No idea why. Whoa! Holy cow. Alright, well, we, I guess the YouTube counter, which is in the top left-hand corner above my head up there, right here, that, when I first started this, well, at least when I first started the stream, said we were at 1,620, and when I started streaming, at some point, it's now at 630, and I didn't do anything. YouTube's being weird, but we do have a new subscriber, Marina Heartily. Very cool. Lazari says, dispose of them. Now, if they were honeybees, we would capture and relocate. Yeah, actually, I think, and I'm not totally sure on this, but I think if they were honeybees, you might even have somebody who would want to come out and collect them for you for free, because that's basically a ton of free money for them if they get honeybees and they put them into a little, you know, the box hive and stuff, and then they can actually make money off of the honey that they produce. Oh my goodness, hello there, Zephyrus. Good to see you, Bean. Whoa! Noise! You got the star, great job. A soda can, guys, I can't eat that. What the heck is that, Zephyrus? You caught a can? Now, if the can was full, then we got something.
I got a piece.
Delicious. Thank you. Guys, my birds are being super grumpy today. Good to see that camera finally working again. I was kind of worried that they destroyed the camera. I had only just gotten it like a day beforehand. And now it works again. I didn't even do anything. I just unplugged it and plugged it back in and now it works. I love it. I love it when that happens. See, if I were to call an IT department, they would tell me to do that same thing and then charge me like 120 bucks. It's like, have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? Raven Pup says, you're hired. Hey, sounds like a plan. I like it. You know, there was one time. There was one time. This only happened once. I've heard the horror stories of this, but this only happened to me once. And I was kind of chill about it because it was the first time it ever happened. But someone called me on the phone and said, "Hey, my laptop's not working." And I said, "Okay, did you press the? Just gotta check. Did you press the power button?" And they go, "Yes." It doesn't turn on. I'm like, "Okay, is it plugged in?" And, my goodness. They said, "Yes, it's plugged in. It won't turn on." I said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yes." So I said, "Okay, it's going to take me about 30 minutes to get to you. Just hold off, and I'll be there soon." So I got into my car, traveled on over, tried to press the power button. It wouldn't turn on. Okay. Looked on it was a laptop. I looked on the side, and it was plugged in with the power adapter on the side of the laptop. I'm like, okay. So then I followed the power adapter to the wall, and it wasn't plugged in. And I was like, oh my god. So I plugged it in, pressed the power button, and it turned on. And they're like, "Whoa, you're so good at fixing computers." I charged them for the gas to get there, which in the smart car is like, for a 30-minute drive is like $5. They gave me 10. And I said, "Next time, make sure it's plugged in." You gotta make sure it's plugged in the wall too, not just on the side of the laptop. Oh my god, that was hilarious. It's only happened to me once. I've had to deal with the more serious stuff though, like people in the middle of getting scammed by people out of like thousands of dollars and stuff. They're like, "Yeah, I'm on the phone with Microsoft right now, and they're trying to fix my computer, and they're telling me it's going to cost me like $2,200 to fix it for like the next 5 years or something." I'm like, "All right, unplug the computer, hang up with that person. I'll be over there when I can." We were on vacation at the time. We had no ability to actually go over there. But it's like, "Yep, unplug your computer, just unplug it, and I know it's not good to do that, but it's like, just pull the plug so they have no other access, and then hang up on them, and then be done with it." Luckily, we got there, and there was anything wrong with the computer. This was like back in the Windows XP days, though, so. But yeah, they're still out there. Luckily, a ton of stores, at least over here anyway, have signs next to like all the gift cards, because that's how they usually have you get the money and stuff, is go to get like Google Play gift cards, or I don't know, like gift cards of some sort. And then now all the like GameStop, our local grocery stores, have big signs that say, "Hey, if someone's on the phone with you saying you need to buy one of these cards, you're probably being scammed. You might want to hang up with them." So it's been getting better. It's been getting a little better, thankfully. I hate to hear people who are like in their 70s or 80s getting their money stolen from them. You know, it stings. I don't like to hear that. Especially out of like $2,200. Like, for someone who's 70 or 80, who's probably like living paycheck to paycheck, because that's just how that system works in the end, that's a lot of money. Have any of you guys ever had that happen to anyone in your family before, getting scammed by a scammer like that? Hopefully not. Let me swap up the camera angle here. Let me get close. Guys, I'm gonna boop the snoot. Boop. My gosh, my birds are being so grumpy. Hi, Slushy. Slushy likes to be on the camera. Hi, Slushy. Slushy's an old fart. Hi, Slushy. You're a good boy, huh? Yeah, good boy. Are you talking? Yeah. Whoa. Let's see how much longer we got to go here. Oh, 8 minutes. Nice. And the current time It's 11:54. Cool, we're like right on time. What I'd like to do is be done by around 12. Cool off for about maybe 15-20 minutes in front of a nice cool fan. Oh, it got up to 80. A nice cool fan. And then maybe post the Wowie Wednesday video, which is done, by the way. The Wowie Wednesday video is done. I'll be posting that to Blue Sky, not the Twitter anymore, and to the Space Bird Federation or SBF Discord server. Somewhere. I've been instructed to try and at least give people about 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours before an event goes live, because I tend to have a bad habit of telling people things are going live like in 20 minutes. And people are like, oh, I didn't even charge my stuff, so I can't do that. Dennis! Hello! Cheaty Raid? What? Hello? Dennis, thank you for the follow. Hold on, something weird's going on here. Ranuki has rated it. There it is! Ranuki! Bean! Oh my gosh! Hi, it's been for like ever! How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid, Bean. Guys, if you didn't know, Ranuki is also a streamer. And they're also a volley streamer too. Oh my gosh. Look at that, Ranuki! You get fireworks! Yeah! A reverse cheaty raid! Yeah.
Oh, hey Dennis30010, thanks for hitting that follow button.
Yeah. Ranuki is a very pretty bird.
Oh,
if you guys didn't know...
There goes the channel. Ranuki VR just rated with 16 odd ones.
Yeah! That's awesome. Thank you very much, Ranuki. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, Ranuki is also a streamer. They do stuff like VR chat, World of Tanks, I believe it is. They don't touch War Thunder because they love themselves. So if you guys are interested in checking them on out, they're right there in the chat. Dennis says, can we adopt a cute space bird somewhere? Well, I'm already been adopted by, well, adopted in a way. Smiley has me, but you know, I'm sure you can find a lovely little space bird out there somewhere. Senno says, yeah, just on tanks, literally. But yeah, today we're, right now anyway, we're just kind of like, it's kind of hard to see it, but I'm on a treadmill right now. I'm doing a little bit of a workout for the morning. And then I'm going to end in just a couple minutes here. And then I'm going to cool off in front of a fan while talking to you guys. And then we'll end the stream for now. But usually we'll go live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a VR chat and chill kind of stream. Ooh, the treadmill's getting a little warm now. But we usually go live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The morning streams are kind of random. I never really have a time frame for these. It just depends on whenever I get time for it. But today it's not going to happen because I'm going to be doing Wowie Wednesday, which is something that we do over in the Space Bird Federation or the SBF Discord. Everyone's welcome. It's basically just a little meetup to celebrate the fact we made it halfway through the week. Yeah. Svenno says also, wait, I'm at 61 volley now. That is awesome. Oh, that is awesome. Also, I really want to join Wowie Wednesday, but I have a headache and headsets usually make it worse. Absolutely understand, Bean. Please make sure to take care of yourself. That's very, very important. Dennis says, burps. Is there a star on the playing field? Diamond won the... Oh, you got it. You got the star. Great job. Did I see your last message? I might have missed it. Could you type it again for me? I unfortunately don't have the ability to scroll the way I have this set up. Renuki says, as well, have a good stream. I'll be lurking. Renuki, I have a command now. You can type !lurk in the chat, and a little guy will come out and take a snooze. I said this. Next week I try to be there for the meetup. Heck yeah, I can't wait to see ya. Alright, Renuki, have yourself a nice little nap. Thanks for coming on in. Hope you enjoy your lurk. I love the muffin. Yeah, muffin. Ravenpup says, so, weird thing, I'm not able to do any channel points or bits. That's because I'm not a Twitch affiliate. Basically, I don't want to be paid for streaming. I don't need it. I'm not affiliate. I'm not a partner. I don't want to be paid for this. I just want to have fun. And if I were to be paid for it, it would turn it into a job of sorts, and then I'd have to be here at a specific time. I don't want to do that. I just want to have a fun time. Yeah, but if you look underneath the stream, there's a thing called streamer alerts, I think, or stream alerts or something, or audio alerts, that'll allow you to... Oh, okay, I gotta stop talking for a second. Oh, well, you can give me a fish. If you look underneath the video player, there's a button that allows you to give me a fish. A fish will come up on screen and I'll gobble it up. But there's also sounds, so if you want to make a sound effect, you can do that too. It's !sounds in the chat. It'll give you a list of all the different sounds we have. And then you'll type !sound space the name of the sound you'd like to play. Delicious. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. I keep forgetting how loud that is. I do feel like I need to turn that down. That is a little too loud for me sometimes. And if it's too loud for me, I'm sure it's too loud for other people too. I love your guys' input on that. My goodness, this thing is getting hot.
Hello there.
Hello. Hello. Did you guys know if you're on YouTube or Twitch that you can type !clip in the chat? That's CLIP in the chat, so that you can actually clip a 60-second section of video that I can later on edit. When was your last coffee? My last coffee. I can get one after I'm off the treadmill here, but I haven't had one on stream yet. Hi, Sunny. I think I might have missed you there. Hello. How you doing, Bean?
Roar.
Oh. You should drink your water. Did you know that you can actually make me do that? I believe it's, Oh, actually, we do have a thing for that. It's either !hydrate or a button underneath the video player. But I'm done! I finished! Yeah. My goodness, I am, even my hands are sweating. That's how hot it is. It's 81 degrees. There we go. Rain time. Oh my gosh, this belt is hot. I need to get off of this thing.
Hi ho. Hi ho. It's off to Whump we ho.
Oh my gosh, it's Lishy. Hello, Hio. I like your parrot putts so much. I love those little dudes. They're my lovely little buddies. They sing songs every single day and they make it such a happy place in here. Yeah, you just gotta water your bird. Ow! Wow! A coffee. Delicious. I don't mind if I do. Let me, Atayo's masters, not pets. We are subservient one. Yeah, they're in charge of me. That's why whenever they start screaming, I have to give them food and pets. Although they don't really like the pets too much, but you know, that's how that goes. Let me get the coffee. Oh boy. Maybe I turn off the full body first. because it is a Connect and I can't just walk around. Oh my gosh, look at that go.
My brain wants to doodle a Cheeto of Alice so much.
Whoa, wow. That'd be so cool if you could. If you do, we put it in the top left-hand corner up there. So if you guys draw anything, we just kind of put it up there. It doesn't matter what kind of drawing it is, as long as it's SFW, you know, because we got to keep it nice and safe for work here, of course. I really appreciate that. But you can get your drawing way up there in the top left. All right, let me turn off. Oops, not that.
Adopt st cute space verb 3 asterisk.
Oh. Hold on.
Oh shit, there goes the channel. Creeper the duck just rated with 3 odd ones.
Whoa! Creeper! Wow! Wow! Yeah, my goodness, Creeper, look what you're doing. You're blowing up the whole entire stream. Wow! I know you like playing your first-person shooters with grenades and stuff like that, but you gotta bring it here too. I'm just kidding. Wow, welcome on in. Guys, if you didn't know, Creeper the duck. Creeper is also a streamer who plays Tarkov, I believe it is. If you guys want to check them out, they're right there. If Tarkov is your style of gameplay, they're right there in the chat somewhere. Where are they?
So
they haven't said hi yet.
Drawing of Hio standing on a chair.
Yeah, oh, well, you dork.
We go again. Are AI creations okay to send?
No AI creations, please. I'm not a fan of those. I think if you were to make one and send it to me, I would look at it, but I would not put it up there. I like to have either pictures, like if you and I were to get together and take a selfie together, I'd love to put you up there, like with this one right here, or drawings that you've done with your hand. So even if the drawings are like you would consider them not the best or anything like that, it's still something that you put together yourself, and I appreciate that, and it'll definitely go up there. Just make sure to put your name on it somewhere. Sveno says, is Creeper a Wowie? Creeper's not on a Wowie. They are a pony. They're a pony. A pony character. Welcome on in, Creeper. How you doing today? Or they're a duck. Are you a duck? Because you're Creeper the duck, right? That's cool, yeah. Oh, a tasty salmon. Delicious. All right, now we got to make our coffee. Somebody gifted us coffee. So let me put my controllers down. And let me try and dry off a little bit here. Hold on. Hand tracking? Oh, hi. Oh, bye. Where's the hand tracking? Here. What if I put these down over here? Oh, you know what? I forgot it does this. Tap, tap. There we go. I forgot you gotta tap the controllers together now. The Ducks is a group I'm with. Sveno says, been ages since I fished. You should fish. It's free to do. Zephyr says, no. It was a high quality one too. Yeah, but it was a really tasty one too. Yeah. Time to back up for a minute. The vacuum is getting swarmed. Uh-oh. Stay safe, Azuri. For those who don't know, Azuri is currently battling a yellow jacket nest. Actually, not just one. They're battling, I think, 3 right now. Wish them luck. They're gonna need it. Sunny says, lately, just so you know, the Cheeto bot will stop saying words if you put more than 20 words into the chat. It stops it from getting overly used. So just make sure when you're putting in messages and stuff, keep it under 20 words. Or like break up your messages so that they're 20 words or less. Lately, I've been drawing a lot of stuff, but then I will throw my own drawing into an AI generator for fun. Well, I would personally rather to see your actual creation rather than the AI one. I really like to see people's drawings that they do themselves. It's a lot more special. Zephyrus Prime says, yay, you figured it out. What did I figure out? Oh, the controller thing? Yeah. Steno says, wait, is that a thing? What headset and controllers do you have? This is the Quest 2 I'm using at the moment. This is the Quest 2. Okay, coffee time. Coffee time.
BR valid.
Brr, 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 brr. Oh, wait. I don't have a coffee cup anymore, do I? I'm really sad. Yesterday, my White Wolf cup kind of just broke. Maybe I can use it one more time. Where is it? Yeah, well... I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or not, but I'm going to try and show you. Oh, it's the... Aw. The snack cam isn't working. It's actually showing its last captured image right now, so I can't show it to you. But there's a chip. I don't even know how it happened, but there's a chip in the rim of the cup, and the handle is cracked in half right now. So it's running on borrowed time at the moment. But I think I can have one more cup in this one. So I'm gonna do that. There we go.
I'm surprised that CheetiChat is still supporting the Quest 2.
Well, it's all actually. You can technically get onto the Quest 1 as well if you hook it up via virtual desktop to the computer. That's how I'm doing this. I have it hooked up to the computer to do the streaming.
Spino. I'm more surprised that the Quest 2 can still get updates.
I think they said that they're going to try and support the Quest 2 for one more year at least. Now, what is it? VR chat really struggles on the Quest 2 hardware now. Like if you go to a place that has like 10, 15 people in it or more, you really have to utilize what is it called? Fallback avatars and avatar calling really aggressively if you're going to use it in standalone mode, because it runs out of VRAM or RAM in general really, really quick. And then you'll end up just crashing, which happens a lot. But it does still work. So if actually, did you know that you could actually create videos with a Quest 2 now, or a Quest Pro or 3 or 3S? Not the Quest 1, unfortunately, but you can do it on the 2, 3, 3S in Pro, in standalone mode. You have to, unfortunately, I think, have VR Chat Plus to do it. But one of the camera options is called the dolly. And when you bring out the dolly camera, you can actually point it at yourself, or anything, really, but you can point it at yourself, and then set it to record audio from your microphone, and then set it to record a video, and then set the time that you want it to record for. Cookie! Cookie! Yeah! You know what I'm going to do? Oh yeah. I'm getting me a stroopwafel. Heck yeah. And we just got a fresh cup of coffee. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. Yeah, you can actually record like up to about a 60-second or 1-minute video in VR chat on Quest 2, 3, 3S, and Pro in standalone mode, and then you can upload it and then download it from the cloud to a phone or a tablet, and then edit the video with music and transitions and stuff like that, and actually make like little YouTube shorts without a PC at all. It's really cool.
The dolly camera does not make sense to me.
It took me a little bit to figure it out. There are YouTube videos explaining how it works, so if you ever want to look at that up, you definitely can. I think it would be a lot better if it just had like a streamer camera and you could hit record, and then hit stop instead of using the whole dolly system for it. I know why they want to do that, because you can get really creative with it. You can actually have the camera like zoom in on your face, pan across things, go up, go down, all kinds of crazy things you can do. Do a little twist, you know. It's really cool if you understand what you're doing. It's a really powerful tool, and it's on Quest, which is really cool. All right, here, let me put away my treadmill here. Don't watch where your eyes are, okay? Watch where you're looking.
It would be better if you open the dolly system and a dolly wearing a dress appears.
You dork. You dork. I'm like somewhat afraid to like kneel over because I know how VR chat system can work sometimes. I'm going to do it like this and then kneel down. Oh, I'm feeling a bit of a feeling of being overheated, actually. I'm going to turn the AC on. Feels like it got colder outside, and it did, but it's still too hot in here. Because I'm actually starting to feel a little not that great from the heat. All right, which is great because I'm about to have a cup of coffee. Maybe I should wait on this, but I'm gonna at least have the stroopwafel. All right, guys, we are done with one box of stroopwafels, and we have 2 more boxes left. Heck yeah! I sound like a kid with a candy in his hand. Little crumbling of the bag. All right, we're gonna put our stroopwafel on top. Bit creepy? What happened? What's creepy? Wait. Oh, that. I gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, I don't think it's you they're talking about, Creeper. I probably should have turned on the AC to start with. I made a mistake. Oopsie. Here, I'm going to take a seat on my bouncy ball. Take a seat. Wow. It doesn't show when messages are replies in the chat, which is a downside. Probably the reason why it does that is because some of the messages can come from YouTube as well. So it being able to show replies would be kind of weird, I guess. All right. So when it hits 12:30, I'm gonna try and end the because it's 12. What is it? 12:17 right now. When it hits 12:30, I think we're gonna hit the stop button for today. Well, for now anyway. Fight Azuri! Let's see here. Sveno Zephis says, so I had to send my headset in for repairs. Oh, Zephis. Wait, you had the Pico, didn't you? If I remember correctly. It's kind of hard to stay on top of every headset that everyone has. Does that mean it's going to take like forever for you to get your headset back? My goodness, look at all these little birdies. Look at all these little birdies down here. I'm going to pet this one, and this little deer. Zeva says, Quest 3, it was refusing to charge. Heck.
Where do I send in art?
I guess you could join the Discord that we have right now. I believe that's exclamation point chat. So that's exclamation point CHAT in the chat. It'll give you a link to the Discord, and then you can send it in media and let me know that it's an art that you like to post. And then we'll add it sometime when I'm off stream. There you go. Thank you very much, Veno. Greatly appreciated. There's the link right there. Hiya, what was the duel command? I think you're looking for DUEL. Duel means two. Duel means to fight. I think it's duel. Ah, I gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah. Alright, battery check. Over. Whoop. There we go. Great job. Now, just so you know, Azuri might not be able to answer that right away because they are currently at work right now. So they may not be able to see that until a little bit. Oh my goodness. Azuri proves me wrong. Good luck, Azuri. You're gonna need it. Sveno's a strong one. Uh-oh. Looks like Azuri's kicking Sveno's butt. I spoke too soon. Oh, Sveno got a critical hit. Oh no! Whoa, that was a very strong hit. Oh no, Sveno! Oh, they were down to the last sliver of life. Sveno didn't make it. Aw, good job, Azuri. Great work. Better luck next time. Yeah! Great job, Azuri. That's so cool. I like the little fireworks thing. That's fun. No explosion yet, although that would be fun. That'd be pretty fun to do. Oh. There is an explosion. My goodness. We're spicy today. Guys, there's a Pokemon in the bottom left-hand corner. You want to catch it? Exclamation point, Poke-Catch in the chat. Grab it. Oh, guys, my coffee thing's ready. Heck yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, 1, 2. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna... Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, hold on. Hold on. I have to eat my delicious Drupaffel first. Thank you very much, though. Agent Zero says, "Hey everyone! Oh, I see a little bird. That's me. I'm a little bird. Are you a little bird?" The funny thing is like I'm actually really hungry right now, but it's like it is actually technically lunchtime, so I probably should go eat something for real. Whoa! That's awesome, Caruso. Caruso says, "I got myself tomato soup and a hoagie for lunch." Ooh. Ah. Cephas, what you booping the bird for? I'm gonna boop you. You better watch yourself before you wreck yourself. Agent says, "Yes, I'm also a little bird. A Jerry to be exact." Nice. Jerrys are pretty cool. I like Jerrys. I'm testing. I have like all kinds of little birdies. I have this one, which is called the Elevali. I've got a Spiravali, a Kitavali, a Jerry Volley, a Rosa Volley, a Seeker Volley, a Dove Volley. I technically have a Rev Volley, but I haven't put the textures on that one yet. I have a Flute Volley. I got one of those. I also have one that I'm not sure I'm going to put together yet. It's one of the more childish looking ones. I bought it and then like put it into Unity, and then Smiley was like, "Don't use that." I'm like, "Why?" It's like, "Just don't." I'm like, "Okay, fine, whatever." You wouldn't boop me. I have a sword. Gripper says, "I have guns. Your point." Caruso says, "A fellow Jerry." Yeah. Jerrys are cool. I think I know what you mean. Agent Zero says, then I wouldn't be surprised if we also know the same birds. If you're in the Space Bird Federation or the Avolican, there may have been a time you and I have crossed paths before. I got asked not to use it too. Wow. Hey. Carrie Hop says, hey, your Space Raptor is very cute. Glad to see someone so brightly colored. Yeah, I mean, I personally, I don't even like it to be in like dark places or anything like that. I like to be bright. I like to be bright. I like to be like that little bird over there, on that little tiny yellow bird in there. She's very bright, full of energy, and happy. And screamy. I'm screaming too. Alright, now I gotta go get a hydration. So we gotta get our water bottle. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of this water to the coffee to cool it off so I can drink it a little bit faster. Bless you. Wow. Yeah. I'm holding my my White Wolf cup very, very carefully so that it doesn't break. Hi, Zephys. Caruso says, I like dim and chill places. I can definitely hang in dark and chill places, but I don't like shine very well in dark places. I like to shine. Yeah. I know a lot of people like the dark and chill places, though. Sveno says, this is bright and chill. Yeah, did you know that the water... Oh!
Oh shit, there goes the channel. Project Tech Ace just rated with 12 odd ones.
Wow. Dang it, wow. Project Ace, thank you so much for the raid. You're awesome, Bean. Holy moly. Holy cow.
IMS Humble Gremlin. Watching my streams in the dark.
Oh. Secret. No one must know that they're watching the Hyo Cheety Bird on their phone. Yeah, I think that's like 3 raids now. Project Ace, what were you streaming today? You played some... No way, you played some Age of Empires 2? Wololo! Come on, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, the birds love that. Everyone's raids are equally important. Absolutely 100%. That's really true there, Sveno. The thing is that a lot of times when people raid, they're actually like they either are friends or they become friends in the end. So I really appreciate every single raid that we get out there. But that just means more really cool beans to chat with. Yeah, it is a very good game. I'm not good at it either. I'm actually not the greatest player at Age of Empires 2, but I just enjoy playing it. But it's hard to find people to play it with anymore because everyone like wants super good graphics and stuff. And Age of Empires 2 is not technically all that graphically impressive, but it's really cool. Especially now because it's like 1080p and stuff. Agent Zero says, just out of curiosity, do you know a pink Diwali named Sertro? I do. I haven't seen them in quite a while, but they're a really lovely Diwali. They have quite the cute little voice, too. Sveno says, I know, but I still like to be positive. Heck yeah. Creeper the Duck says, I did have an Diwali lurking in my stream earlier. Ah, that's cool. Do you remember their name? I'd love to know. Project Tech Ace says, I may have known Cheety from Twitter. I'm also not good at Age of Empires 2, but I enjoy it. See, that's what I mean. It doesn't really matter if you're good at something or not. It just matters if you enjoy it, then heck yeah, go for it. I'm not really good at streaming either. But I do it, and I have fun with it. Yeah. I think my streams are really different than a lot of people's out there. There's just like so much going on almost all the time in here. There's bird cameras, there's that camera, there's all these little guys down here, the chat over there, the pictures over there, and then a bird on the screen somewhere. It's just got all kinds of stuff going on. It was Zephys. Oh, that's awesome. Zephys was stopping by to say hi. Just broke 1 hour mark, by the way. Yes, we did. 1 hour and 5 minutes. I'm going to stream a little bit longer now since we got raided. I'm just going to keep it going for a little bit longer. Agent Zero says, I even met Sertro in real life. Ooh, we live in the same area. Very cool. How do you say Guten Tag? Sveno says, that's awesome. I'd love to meet someone in real life. Yeah, we did that. Oh. What? Hey, what's going on? We got fireworks going on. Zephys, what are you doing to Sveno? You popped Sveno. How could you? Carissa says I play games even if I stink at them. It makes it more fun. My friends don't mind at all, and they giggle every time I go, I'm amazing, when I figure out the basic simple stuff to advance. Oh, that'd be me all the time. Or I just really stink at it and then die, and then because like we were playing, what was that game we were playing? Crap. Wah! Hey, be nice. The game was Rock and Stone, Deep Rock Galactic. There we go. And there's a lot of times where I would just die because I'm always like the flamethrower guy. Or I'd catch other people on fire. I'm really good at that game. Jokingly, of course. Rock and Stone! If you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home. Creeper says he didn't say anything. Think him hearing my American accent might have put him off. Oh, dog, you're fine. You are fine. Azuri says, boop, boop. Azuri, you're the one that did that? Wow, I thought it was Zephys again. Holy cow. Wow. Rude. Booping the bird. I'm gonna boop you. Boop. Gotcha. Deal with that. Did I hear rock and stone? Who the heck ordered the leaf lovers? Zephyr says, where's a bat tree? I need something for my remote. Agent Zero says, looks closer. I think we actually met in VR chat before. Have you ever seen a Jerry with a white black body and golden marks? Ah, sounds familiar. I think I do remember that. But I do meet quite a lot of people almost every day in VR because I go to public spaces all the time. So there's a chance that you and I might have met in a public lobby somewhere. It's really hard to keep up with how many people I meet up. It's like 30 new people every day I get onto VR chat. In the public spaces anyway. Creeper the Duck says, well, most people I know from around here know my German accent. Caruso says, Cheaty gets a flock going. He could lead the Flying V. Azuri says, I boop to show affection. What? Hey. Ooh. A spooky fish. Just in time for spooky month. Spooktober. Are you guys planning it? Whoa, wow, that was worth a lot. Holy cow. Zephys. Whoa. Wow. Oh my goodness. I think I may have to... I'm still feeling like the effects of overheating. I might have to go leave and go take a shower and cool off. I mean, I have to take a shower anyway, but I think I might have to leave shortly. Hydrate! Yeah! I like how I'm drinking, I'm double fisting. Coffee in this hand, water in this hand. The neighbor across the street offered us, that's what that phone call was earlier, if anyone remembers. There was a phone call at the beginning of the stream, and she was like, hey, I have some coffee creamer if you like some. I'm like, heck yeah. She's like, yeah, this coffee creamer is too strong for me. And funny thing is it's coffee creamer that is pumpkin spice flavored. And yeah, go ahead and, whoa. Oh. Yeah, go ahead and make fun of me if you like, but I actually do like pumpkin spice flavor, so we'll see how that goes. Let's get a stretch in here. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Talk about feeling old right there. Holy cow. That felt great. Oh. Boing, 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 boing. Ooh, diamond means business. Pokecatch Ultra Ball. Oh, guys, it's a Dratini. Or a... I think that's a Dratini. But guys, that's a really cool Pokemon to have right there. You might want to try and catch that. Exclamation point Pokecatch in the chat. Alright, we got a couple people trying to catch it. Caruso, you don't own that ball. Check the extension to see your items. Oh wow, this is like the most people that have tried to catch it all at once. There you go. Good job, Caruso. Good luck, everyone. It should be clearing in just like about 10 seconds from now. I'm hoping you all win. Oh, here we go. Who won? Dratini was caught by Diamond Eye Skunk, Raven Pup. There we go. And Caruso. Great job, everyone. Guys, it's been 15 minutes. Check your posture, drink your water, and if you're hungry, go eat some food. Yeah. Do what you gotta do to stay healthy out there. I'd say in the next 3 minutes, I'm gonna get scooting. I need to go and get a shower in so I can get prepared for Huawei Wednesday, and then also go eat some lunch because I need lunch. Agent Zero says my food is already on the way. That's awesome. What's for lunch today, Agent? Or what's for lunch today, Zero? Caruso says already ahead of you. Still got my feeds and my Gatorade. Heck yeah. Zero says pizza. Yeah. I just had pizza not too long ago. Not today, but like another day, and it was super tasty. It was just a regular everyday like pepperoni pizza. But like I gobbled it up, it was so tasty. Yummy. Raven Pup says same. Yeah. Pizza time. Pizza time. Pizza time. Boom. Pizza time. Sveno says, yeah, my headache is getting worse. I'll have to come back next Wednesday. That's okay, Bean. Don't forget, we also have our later night meetups as well. I don't know if that's out of your comfort zone of being here. Please do make sure to lay your head down and have a rest if you can. Make sure to stay hydrated. Get your okay, I'm gonna stretch a little bit. There we go. Zephyr says, "Boop, wow." Dennis, thanks for the follow, Bean. You're awesome. Boop. Wow. My goodness. This has got to be like a record number of boops for a bird today. Yeah, I hope it goes away soon too. Boop. Wah. Hey. My goodness. My goodness. Whoa. Hey. Who left their car here? This is a no parking zone. There's birds here after all. Gotta watch out for these little guys. Wow, Cephas, don't you park your car there. Boop. Wah. Hi, Azuri. Boop. Wah. My goodness.
Lizard,
Whoa.
lizard, lizard,
Lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard. Zero says, who parks a car on my sandwich? Zephyr says, I did. That was me. Hi, can you do a boop countdown? I wonder if they stack. What do you mean a boop countdown? Just count down and everyone in chat does boop. Oh. I don't know. Actually, if you guys want to get ready, go ahead and type into the chat, but don't enter it yet. Type exclamation point boop in the chat, and I'm going to count from 10 down to 1. When I get to 0, I want you to hit enter and see what happens. I've never done this before, but I do think there is a time limit of like 3 seconds between each boop. But here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Boop. Wah. Boop. Wah. It doesn't stack. I should make it so it does stack. That'd be kind of cool. Boop. Wah. Unfortunately, there was somebody new that came through. Sinful. I did not see your first message when you came in. If you could type it again for me. I can't see it now because it's scrolled up now. Boop. Wah. Someone says, I remembered to refresh the stream just in time. That was quite a lot of boops, though. My goodness. Senna says, hi, Sinful. Hello, Bean. Azuri says, boop. That's me. I got boop. Boop. Wow. Somebody's being stinky. Raven Pub says, you deserve all the boops. Caruso says, how does Hio Snoot handle all these boops? Well, did you know that Avali's snoots are very, very soft? They need to have that because their eyesight is really bad, and normally whenever Avali are searching around, they bump their snoot into walls and stuff like that to find out and triangulate where they are, with the help of also their ears and stuff. So their snoot has to be really soft so that they can find it. So all the boops are really not all that bad. We have basically have a pin cushion of a snoot. Sinful says, I've seen this Avali version of you on TikTok. Yeah, there's quite a lot of videos of my character. Not this one, but this is a relatively new one I've been wearing for the past couple weeks now. This is my what is this? This is my Elavali. Caruso says, I'll be smelling all the fingers. Well, did you know that Avali also don't have nostrils? They have their secondary airways on the back of their heads, but they smell with their tongue. This little oh, that's right, I can't do the tongue. I'm not wearing my Quest Pro. The one where you fell into a pool? Oh, that one! I forgot I posted that there. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, welcome on through. Great to see ya. Fenno says yours looks like a pincushion too. Hey! Whoa! Excuse you, Zephys. Ravenpup says, funny thing Avali's nose isn't their snoot. Well, you can still call it a snoot, but it's not their sniffer. It's not their sniffer. Avali don't really have sniffers. They have they stick their tongues out and they pull their tongue back in with the smell of stuff in the air, and then they put their tongue into the roof of their mouth, and the roof of their mouth has little receptors to smell the air. And that's how they do it, which makes me wonder sometimes, like how, like when they eat food and stuff like that, do they smell and taste at the same time? You know? Zephyr says, Avali are snakes? Sometimes people say that. We're not snakes though, we're raptors. Space raptors. Sveno says, fun-ish fact, the human tongue has such fine motor control it can bisect. If you bisect it, both sides can move independently. I've seen that before. I don't think I would want to do that. Whoa, just the thought of that is kind of weird to me. Oh dang, you learned something new about Avali. Yeah, I like to teach people about Avali. This is such a really cool type of character for me. Creeper says, need to go get ready for work. Take it easy, Hio. Have a good one, Creeper. Have a wonderful day. Thank you again so much for the raid. You're a really cool bean. Have a good one. Sveno says, I like that Avali have sorts of
till next time,
pterygoid
you
teeth
guys,
like
stay
square
safe
mates
out
too.
there.
Yeah, stay safe out there. Agent Zero says, we are more like microraptors from Ark Survival. Sveno says, hate those little guys. Caruso says, everybody tries something at least once. Sveno says, I think we're more like the Yeeling. Ferocious Flame over on YouTube says, hello Bean. Just so you know, I'm about to head out of here. I gotta get myself out of here so I can go get a nice delicious, I'd say nice delicious, but a very nice and cool shower. Zephyrus Prime says, don't diss on the little space raptors. Heck yeah. Let little space raptors do their thing. Sveno says, okay, they're raptors, and they're in space. Okay, bye, Hyatt. Wow. Who are we going to raid? That's a good question. We do have a lot of people here today.
Beep, 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 beep.
Caruso says, well, I finished my feeds and lunch break is almost over. I better get back to work. Time went so fast when having a nice time. Thank you so much for hopping on in today, Caruso. I hope you enjoyed your lunch, and I hope to see you again soon. Take wonderful care. Bye-bye.
Not the bees.
Not the bees! Lazuri says, I possess the unimaginable power of a vacuum full of 1,000 angry bees. Be careful. With great power comes great responsibility. Sveno says, I recommend Ender Dreamer or Ghost Starshine. Caruso says, I'll try to be around more instead of just text on the screen. Oh, you're fine, Bean. I would love to see you more often, but you don't have to do anything like that. Oh, headset battery power is low. I've only been using it for about an hour and 20 minutes. The battery must be bad in this headset. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa, a lionfish. Heck yeah. Sinful Dio says, do you ever have spare time these days to meet new Avali or socialize around new Avalis? We usually, I usually go to like the Space Bird Federation or maybe the Avalikin meetups. If you are ever there, you might catch me there. I was at an Avalikin meetup last night. It was really busy there. That was probably the busiest meetup I think I've ever been to. There were just so many people coming out to say hi. I didn't know how to handle it. Wabi Wednesdays tends to be relatively kind of like calm and chill. I mean, it's still pretty busy too with 30-ish people there. But it's definitely a little bit more calm than it is in the Avali. Not saying the Avalikin are bad or anything like that. It's just if you want to meet someone and have a conversation for a little bit, the Space Bird Federation, at least now, is kind of a little bit of a better spot to be. For me, anyway. I enjoy that. The Avalikin is just a really, really popular place. Wow. Zephys. But no, by the way, just to clarify, the Avalikin are fantastic and amazing people, and you should definitely check them out too if you haven't. Sinful Leo says, where could I get pay to win Avalies? Pay to win Avalies? What do you mean? Do you mean an avatar that's paid? Actually, funny that you say that. I think we actually do have a resource for that in the Spacebird. Wow, we have a resource for that in the Spacebird Federation. If you join the Spacebird Federation, which if you want to know how to get there, I believe, is that exclamation point Wawi? That might be exclamation point Wawi in the chat. But in the very top left-hand corner of the server, if you're all signed up for it and everything like that, there should be a, there it is. Yeah. If you go to the twitter.com Spacebird Federation, on that page there, you can go to the profile and it'll have the link to the Spacebird Federation in their bio there. But yeah, on the top left-hand corner of the Spacebird Federation Discord, we should have almost all of the Avali that are currently available in a forum. So you can find out which ones are available, the price they cost, whether they're paid or free, and get all the resources that you need, like links to the resources that you need out there. Yeah. Yeah, the Avalikin are really, really cool. It's just I went to a meetup last night and boy howdy was it busy. that was a little overwhelming for me. There was like, whoa, it's you! I'm like, hi! Oh my gosh. It was like being at a con. It was so cool. Sveno says that link is to the SBF Twitter, and here's the Discord. You can't post links in there, but no, the SBF Twitter has a link on the bio of the Twitter page to the Discord. It's basically like a link to show you the Spacebird Federation, show you what the Spacebird Federation's about and stuff, and then you can decide to join or not. Sinful Dio says, I joined Discord. Awesome. That's awesome to hear. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to close up shop for today. Oh, well. I forgot about that. Let me get that over there. Whew. That's a good question. Let me see who in my friends list we currently have that we can read. Today is Wednesday. All right, let's see here. Cheaty Raid, yeah. Where is my browser? Oh, that's not Twitch. That's Twitter. We don't go to Twitter no more. Where's Twitch? Who's Twitch? All right, let's see. Mr. Bubbles, Meta-Archean, Kindenardo, Gebis. Oh, Gebis is streaming. I like Gebis. Let's see here.
Probably hate getting bit by mosquitoes in the first place anyways.
Oh, Jesus.
I clearly am not.
You stinker.
It is necessitated that you buy either the little funny green swirly things that you light on fire that emits anti-smoke mosquitoes.
Sveno says they have the best tracking I've ever seen. Oh, you dork. Don't you record. Why are you recording that? Don't record that. Gosh darn it. Zephys is getting good at it now. I can't believe I got scared by a fart. All right, I'm gonna send you guys over to Gebis because I really like this guy. I think Gebis is really
This
cool.
is coming from a pilot.
Raid. Sinful says, okay, all right, it's pizza time, gonna lurk. All right, Agent Zero, we're gonna send you guys over to Gebis right now. Gebis is streaming basically the same thing as I am, just some VR chat chatting chill with their friend right now. Fancy some company? VR chat streaming by Gebis. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you everyone so much for hopping on in today. It's been a lot of fun as always. I really appreciate every single one of you. But until next time, this is Hi-Yo Chitty Bird signing off. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye. Well, let me send the link over to YouTube as well, so YouTubers can hop on over as well if they like. Bye, everyone. Bye, Diamond. Bye, Sveno. Bye, Sinful. Bye, Lishi. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Lishi.
If you know somebody in another country,
Bye-bye.
and they have a place that they're willing to let you stay at,